Canned Feud is a 1951 Warner Brothers cartoon directed by Freleng with a story by Kyle Howard and Warren Foster, and we have Mel Blanc voicing Sylvester. And Sylvester has been left home alone by his owners. They've gone off on vacation, and he realizes that there's no food in the house. Well, that's not technically true. There are a lot of canned foods in the house, and the can opener is currently with the mouse. And there's a combination of Sylvester doing everything he can to try and get into these cans, and also doing everything he can to try and get the can opener from the mouse. Will he be able to ever get into any of the cans? I'd say it's quite predictable. I mean, it's predictable in the sense that as soon as we saw the mouse with the can opener, we knew Sylvester was going to go after it. But with regards to the things he tries to get the can opener, and also whether or not he gets into the cans, I feel like it's pretty predictable, because I genuinely didn't know which direction it was going to take. Would he be left without food till his owners, humans, came home? Would he get into it with a can opener? Would he succeed in another way? Personally, I didn't know what the outcome would be, and I'm not going to say, of course, I'm not going to spoil it, but I enjoyed it. I really like Sylvester as a character, and I don't think we see enough Sylvester compared to some of the other characters. I don't know if that's, strictly true with regards to how many Sylvester cartoons there are. I'm sure a quick Google search would tell me if there are more, say, Bugs Bunny or Sylvester. But when it comes to people naming Sylvester, I feel like Sylvester is not the first Warner Brothers cartoon character many people think of, and I actually think he's quite underrated in that regard. But of course he is a well-loved character. Generally I prefer him when he's with Tweety. I love the dynamic of Sylvester and Tweety, but he works very well with the mouse here as well. I thought the character was very effective. I really like Sylvester. And sure, I shouldn't like a cat that's going after a mouse, but in his defense, he's hungry, he needs to get into the food, and also he's not going after the mouse because he wants the mouse. He just wants the can opener. He's not asking for much. But this mouse, obviously, we can assume that Sylvester has taunted this mouse in the past, and now this mouse is taking the opportunity to do that in return. I think it's very well animated, of course. I really like the animation style. Very well edited, the narrative flowed really well. Sylvester's actions were very believable. Definitely very believable. And I really enjoyed it. It's not my favourite Sylvester cartoon. As I said, I do generally prefer him with Tweety. But Canned Feud is still a pretty decent cartoon.